The Wedding That Shouldn't Have Happened. Part 2. Secrets Before the Wedding. Heavy rain covered every sound. Emily stepped backward. Her heart pounded wildly. The stranger smiled coldly. "You remember me, Daniel?" Daniel answered calmly, "I never forgot." The man laughed. "Good. You still breathe." Emily frowned deeply. "What is happening?" Nobody answered immediately. Her mother trembled. Her father arrived suddenly. He looked exhausted. He leaned against the doorway. "You shouldn't come." Daniel looked worried. "You need rest." Her father shook his head. "No more hiding." The stranger clapped slowly. "Finally, the truth arrives." Emily looked confused. "What truth?" Her father sighed deeply. 25 years ago, I made one mistake." Daniel interrupted gently. "You saved my life." Her father nodded sadly. "I also ruined others." Emily stared silently. The stranger stepped closer. "My brother died." Emily gasped. "What?" "He died protecting Daniel." Daniel lowered his eyes. "I never wanted that." The stranger laughed bitterly. "Intentions never change debts." Emily whispered softly. "Who are you?" "My name's Victor." Emily repeated carefully. "Victor." Victor smiled darkly. "You'll remember it." Daniel faced Victor. "Leave her alone." Victor chuckled quietly. "Impossible." Emily looked between them. Nothing felt real. Her mother cried softly. "I'm sorry." Emily turned immediately. "You knew everything?" Her mother nodded. "Since the beginning?" Emily stepped away. "You lied. Every single year." Her mother covered her face. "I wanted protecting you." Emily whispered painfully. "From what?" Victor answered first. "From your real future." Emily froze. "My real future?" Victor nodded slowly. "You were promised." Emily blinked repeatedly. "Promised?" Daniel interrupted firmly. "Stop." Victor ignored him. "Your fathers made agreements." Emily shook her head. "I'm not property." Victor smiled. "Exactly. But agreements remain." Daniel raised his voice. "They ended long ago." Victor laughed loudly. "Not legally." Emily couldn't breathe normally. Everything felt impossible. Police sirens echoed nearby. Everyone looked around. Victor smiled again. "Too late." Several officers arrived. Emily sighed with relief. "We're safe." Victor grinned strangely. "I doubt that." The police chief approached. He greeted Victor politely. "Good evening, sir." Emily's face turned pale. Daniel whispered quietly, "They're corrupted." The officers surrounded Daniel. Emily shouted loudly, "He's innocent!" Nobody listened. Victor pointed confidently. "Arrest him." Two officers grabbed Daniel. Emily struggled forward. Stop! Daniel smiled gently. Don't fight. Emily cried harder. Why? Daniel looked into her eyes. Trust me. Victor watched happily. Excellent. Everything followed perfectly. Emily faced Victor. What do you want? Victor answered calmly. Your wedding. Emily glared fiercely. Never. Victor shrugged casually. Then your father dies. Emily gasped again. She looked upstairs. Her father collapsed suddenly. Her mother screamed. Ah! Help! Everyone rushed inside. Doctors arrived quickly. Emily held her father's hand. Stay awake. He smiled weakly. My brave daughter. Emily cried silently. I won't lose you. He coughed painfully. Listen carefully. She leaned closer. There are letters. Emily frowned. What letters? In the old attic. Read everything. They explain everything. Emily nodded. I promise. Her father closed his eyes. Machines beeped urgently. Doctors surrounded him. Emily stepped outside. She couldn't watch anymore. Daniel suddenly appeared. Emily jumped backward. I thought they arrested you. Daniel smiled faintly. My friends helped. Emily whispered. Who are your friends?